Hello and welcome back to the Wizard Bricks channel. Now today we are remaking the giant modular Hogwarts. There's the front and the back. I made one of these videos before, but I feel like it didn't really show how to make it. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take apart the 7 sets, just get it all prepped and ready to go. So just taking apart the Chamber of Secrets set here. And then we move on to the Polyjuice Potion set, which is fine as it is. And then we've got the Sirius Rescu set here, just taking all those parts apart. And then we've got the Battle of Hogwarts, which quite a lot of these pieces come off the set. It's quite breakable as it was designed that way, so that you could destroy your Hogwarts after you've made it to make it look a bit more dishevelled. That one's done. And then we've got Dumbledore's office, which personally is my favourite out of all of these sets. Just like how it looks, quite nostalgic with the library as well on the bottom. And here's the clock tower, which didn't take too much to take apart. And finally, the room of requirement. So there's quite a lot of modules on this one. Just broke that bit there. That's just the Chamber of Secrets set that I'm going to bring over. There we go. So that is the first piece that we're going to start with. We're going to move from left to right on that big image. Next up in that will be the chamber door. Also, with these little pins, the grey pins that you get, keep those to one side while you're building, as and when you find them, because you'll need those to connect them up. So yeah, that is the door for the Chamber of Secrets. Just connect that up. Sometimes it just needs a bit of a wiggle. There we go. And then next of all will be the Great Hall. There you go. Just the normal set that goes on top of this one. It kind of has to go on top of it because the top of the chamber section has like a table. And then this is just going to get the standard roof that it had in the set as well. So this is pretty much as it came in the set, really. Not too much major difference there. Let's get that connected properly. Pardon me. And then so that's all that together. So next up we are going to have, I would say probably the courtyard section, I believe it is. A lot of people seem to be confused with this part. I did as well, building it the first time and this time round. Just dropped a bit there. Just put that back in. Bear with me. So, and then take that piece off, which is connected on there. But this is from the Battle of Hogwarts set. There you go. It's next to the main door build that comes in that set, and that will just connect on there. And then next to that will be, let me just find it, be one of the courtyard sections from the Sirius's Rescu. That one. I don't think it matters which one you use, but I've just used the one that's on the picture. So it's with the leaf on the outside. I had to take that torch out so you can fit it in. And that connects up just like that. And then the next section seems to be the bit that confuses quite a few people. It uses up the arch pieces from the Battle of Hogwarts set. There you go. It's the one that's on the left or right, and then you've got the one that is the other that mirrors it as well. If I can just find that piece. Quite a sea of modules, but yeah, there we go. There's the other half, and they will go together. And then that will get one of the triangular roof sections. Oh, hang on. That will actually, these pieces come off. You will use those later. Put them to one side. So yeah, they go together like that. And then you need one of the triangle pieces, which is the roofs. One of the roof pieces from the Sirius Black set, which is that one there. Just connects together like that. It's fairly loose, so just be careful with it. And then that will connect with the Technic piece. I'll put that in there, just like that. And then that should all connect up. There we go, all like that. And then what you need is the other triangle piece, which will be here, this piece. I don't think it matters which way around you put them. but I've just chosen to put them this way around because that is the order that I found them. So that's that section bit, and then this little hole that we need to cover up will be covered up with these two pieces. Hang on. Those two pieces there. It's the one with the double cheese slope, not the actual slopes. But yeah, and then that is that whole section done. Looking pretty good. So I'll just twist it a bit so you can see what is going to be the great sort of tower. It's a big tall tower, circular one. It's basically made out of all of these pieces in here. So it's not the circular tower, but you can just sort of imagine that it is. So this is the piece that includes the slide from the Chamber of Secrets set. Just goes straight onto the piece next to the courtyard. So that piece underneath that came in the Battle of Hogwarts, this connects up to that square module. So you've got that bit of gap in front, and then on top of that you'll get another section, which is this one, which is Gilderoy's classroom, which will just sit nicely on top. I think this is how it's connected in the set as well, actually, that one. Pardon me. And then we've got Dumbledore's office, which will sit nicely on top. And then what I'll do is I'll move the camera up so you can see what bit goes on top. But it's actually just the tower pieces from that same Dumbledore's set, Dumbledore's office set, sorry. So they just connect up how they do in the actual set. Just goes like that. There we go. Just connect that one up. And then that will get the two little side pieces as well. I believe these are the ones that came in the set as well. That were positioned next to this tower. Those two pieces there with the 2x4 slopes. And that is that tower done. Just move him over to the side a bit. So then underneath that one, to the side, sorry, of the rock piece on the bottom, that will get the library, which comes with the normal set. Comes with the Dumbledore's office set, sorry. Just take some pins from there, stick him in there. There we go. That just goes on the bottom. Sorry, that little courtyard bit at the front's quite fragile, actually. Hang on, I'll move this down so you can actually see it. Yeah, that courtyard piece to the left is quite fragile, so be careful when you're putting this together. I would advise doing it on a table, so it's a lot easier to get together. So the next piece will be the Chamber of Secrets. That is the Polyjuice potion mistake. Like that. Just go straight on top. Hang on, I'll just pull this out, put another pin in to make it a bit stronger. There we go. And now next to that, I'm going to leave that space empty for a second. But on top of this one, you'll get these roof pieces. I believe these came with the clock tower set. And then, but in front of those, you will get these other pieces, the gold gates with the slopes in front. Just go on top like that, because they only cover half of the floor space. But then you put these on in front to create that little roof piece there. Looks really nice. I like how that looks. Right, so the next piece, which will go on top of here, is the... Hang on, I'll move the camera before I start so you can actually see what I'm doing. Right, so it gets the hospital wing. Take that piece out, and hang on, what piece goes under there? Gets the staircase from the Sirius Rescu set. Not quite sure what orientation it is. Is it that way round? For the staircase? That way round? No, hang on, that way round. There we go. And then this section goes on top of there. Like that. So you've got like a little bit of an angle there. Hang on, that staircase is the wrong way around. There we go. Right, that's all done. And then we need another piece that goes underneath that bit on the right, which I believe is Lockhart's classroom. Just double check. Yeah, is that bit? No, I've got to take this roof bit off. So yeah, that is Lockhart's office, sorry, not his classroom. His classroom has already been used. So there's that bit there, that's all done. That's all connected up. When that is done, that creates like a rounded angle, which looks quite nice in the book. So then you get the prison bit from Sirius's escape, top of that tower. Just connects onto that top bit there. Make sure I got it right around. There we go. And then we've got the flat roof piece from the Chamber of Secrets with the clear bar in it. That goes in there. And sort of move it over a little bit. Right, let's move this out of the way because I'm going to do the piece on the side, which is the room of requirement next, just because it's just that little bit easier to make. It's a little bit clearer to make out which pieces to use on this part in the instructions. So what we'll do is we'll use this piece which goes onto the side. It's just the other courtyard triangular piece. Just connects on there at the bottom. And then what bit do we do next? Oh yes, those little pieces that we took off earlier, they go on top with the bit in the middle creating like an arch. There you go. And then what bit goes on top? What goes on top? Right, it gets this one here, which is from one of the sets. Which set is that one from? I can't remember. But it's a big arch piece. Oh, it's from the room of requirement set, that arch, with all the pieces taken off. And that is the sink piece as well, which also comes from the room of requirement set. And then we've got the clock tower, which goes on top and faces that way. So there's that section completely done. That is off to the side of the building on the right hand side. So now we can use the pieces left to create that. I believe it's called the quad. Is it the quads? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But that is the other side of the Battle of Hogwarts front section. So we can use that as the base. And then on top of that goes the rounded wall, which comes with the broomstick in it from the Sirius Black's escape set. That just goes on top there like that. And then next to that goes these two pieces, which are like the front door and the clock from the Battle of Hogwarts. And they're just like flipped orientation from the way they are in the set. So the door's on the top. And it will make sense when it's all put together. Just make sure that's all nice and connected. I've only used one pin, so it just flipped over. So yeah, that's all nice and connected there. Move that out the way so we can connect it up to the rest of the castle. So that will go onto this hinged piece here. Yeah, just connected to that side bit there. There we go. That's all nice and neatly connected up. That courtyard keeps breaking. A little bit of a nightmare, that courtyard. Right, so that's that. I'm going to call it the quad. If I am wrong, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure you will anyway. So yeah, just finishing off these roof pieces after I connect this up. So this will connect up to that room of requirement part there. Just put those pins in and connect them up. Then we take this tower off. The little pin that goes in it as well. Right, so it gets this quad section here. We'll get the like the big green roofs. There you go. So here's that one. That is the one which is like half depth. And then we put that one on there, which is from the Battle of Hogwarts set. And then this is the one which is from Chamber of Secrets set. Just need to take these side bits off, the turret and headwig. We'll use them elsewhere, just so everything gets all connected up properly. There we go. And then we've got a final section of roof. Oh, that bit goes on, that's from the room of requirement, which goes on the side of the clock tower. There's the final roof bit. There we go. And that goes behind that roof there, which is like the half width one. There we go. So that is almost done. So this turret goes here. And then that turret goes on the opposite side of the clock tower, as you can kind of see there. And then you've got those two bits which go on here. And then what bit is last? I don't think the camera picked that up, but the headwig little ledge piece goes on the side of the requirement building. And these are going to be connected up with a pin. This is like the little viaduct that goes across. So that needs a bit of a wiggle to get in. A bit flimsy, but that's fine. And use this little connector piece. And then we connect it up like so. Then we push it all together. Push it all together. Oh, hang on. Hang on. This bit needs to be hinged. Hang on. Oh, I get a bit of a wiggle on with this. It needs to be hinged, that piece. So something I've made wrong before on this is that it's got this hinge bit here. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all coming apart. So you stick that bit on there and have that piece sticking out, as you can see. Put that in there like that. This goes on here. And that's going to... Oh. Right, I have to stop the video and rebuild that piece. Rebuilded that piece. And that bit now goes like that. Since realised I don't need to actually hinge that piece there. So this can just go straight back on as it was. Connect it back on. There we go. So then this can now go on that hinged piece. I'll take that pin off because it won't hinge properly if that is sticking out. So we stick that back on. He says, give it a bit of a wiggle. Courtyard's breaking, as it has done the whole video. Great Hall's come off. Oh no. But yeah, we can stick all this back together, no problem at all. And then that can go there. That's all hinged, all lovely, and it's all completely done. Really like how this came out. Looks really nice. So yeah. Also, I noticed that the drawbridge, the viaduct was in the wrong place. So I've just stuck it in the middle, which is where it should be. So that is the chamber with the Great Hall. This is the little courtyard piece. This is where the viaduct should go. I put it in the wrong place. So yeah, that's the room of requirement piece. The clock tower. Turrets there. Looks really nice. Yeah, really like how this came out. And this is just a quick little overview of the back of Hogwarts, just so you can see which rooms go where from the back. You can pretty much tell which ones are which from the outside, but I do quite like how it looks on the inside as well. Almost gives a bit of a dollhouse kind of effect, like a modular doll's house. So you've got all the rooms and all like the nostalgic parts from the films in there. But yeah, it looks really nice. I really like how this looks from the back as well, strangely. But yeah, that is the entire Hogwarts made. So I haven't used there's 4 sets that aren't used in this, which are considered castle. That's the Fluffy Encounter, the Gryffindor Common Room, Staircase, and the First Flying Lesson. But if this gets enough likes and comments, maybe I might add them on another video. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.